Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's wiggity do it. That was a fire beat. Let's do it.
Okay, I think that's working now. Hello, YouTube. There's my zit there. I don't know if you can see it. I brought it with me. Ooh, of course nice. You can see it. You can see that thing from space. The wonder of...
Okay, really quickly. I know this is totally irrelevant. I remember when I was like 13, I got a new haircut place opened up near my house, okay? And I was 13 and I had acne, and it was pretty bad acne, and I went there, and the fucking haircut lady was really fucking hot. And I fucking cringed out. I cringed out on you, okay? The fucking moment I sat down and she was like, "What kind of cut do you like?" And I told her, and I was like, "By the way, this right here, this sure looks like a zit, doesn't it? Ha. I actually just hit my head really hard. But it sure does look like a zit, doesn't it?" And she looked at me and she was like, "Yeah, it does look like a zit." And I was like, "Yeah, but it's not." And then we continued with the haircut in silence for 30 minutes. Let's go back to the video.
Shooting a cell phone video in broad daylight when it's not a transgender makeup tutorial certain to make the YouTube trending list. Oh, I should have turned it on.
What the fuck? Shooting a phone video in daylight that is not a trans makeup tutorial. Okay. Got him? Remember, wait. We gotta keep the Crowder humor counter, okay? Every time Crowder launches a gut buster, I really hope that would have more of a ding noise. What about this? We're doing that. Yeah, Crowder watches those makeup tutorials. We're doing this every time.
Notifications off. Nope, I'm just a regular run-of-the-mill basic bitch cisgender male shooting an unflattering broad daylight, raking across my problem skin. I know a lot of you have clicked this because of the title, and that's not clickbait. It's been a legitimate question for a while now, and some things have heated up. Some plans here have changed that we'll be updating you a little bit more on tomorrow. My half-Asian lawyer, Bill Richmond, will be in. Also, by the way, we'll be talking more about Donald Trump and the Ukraine. I at the time of recording this video...
By the way, I just want to say, guys, it's not normal to be a successful 30-something dude with 4 million subs on YouTube who gets all of your money from, like, black money billionaires, and then to open a video like whining about how you look, like, "Oh, this unflattering light." I just want to say that is a little bit strange. That is a little weird to me.
I'm still reading the documents that have been released to try and have a more informed opinion on it. Oh, by the way, I know I digress here, but can you see this? Look at this. I've had this gimbal this whole time for my phone that I paid for, and I didn't even realize it. I was holding this up with my shoulder like an idiot. Anyway, we'll talk about Donald.
Wait. Gimbal. Oh, the little hand-holdy thing. Hey, more evidence that Crowder is a bougie piece of shit, okay? Real proletarians call it a hand-holdy thing. Who would call it a gimbal, honestly? Disgusting.
Trump in Ukraine tomorrow. And how about that Greta? Huh? I don't want to talk about that in this video, because if I talk about that in this video, it'll likely get banned for harassing a self-professed political activist because she's 16 years old, unlike the Covington kids.
I think she is by definition a political activist, right? It's not like a job. You don't need like a degree. She's doing political activism, so she's okay. Also, by the way, little fucking weird for a grown-ass man to be like, I don't want to talk about this 16-year-old girl because I might get banned for harassment. Like, all right, you do you, dude.
So, yeah, to get to YouTube, there are a few things that have been going on here, and at the time of recording this video, things are likely to change. So I want to be really clear about this, and that's why we want to get all of our ducks in a row when we release some more information tomorrow on the stream.
What are you talking about? We're 2 minutes in. No information has been given.
And you'll be learning at the same time as I'll be learning the legal action that we'll be taking with my half-Asian lawyer, Bill Richmond. At this time, I've sent him all of the documentation, all the screenshots, all the private correspondence with YouTube. And by the way, my half-Asian lawyer, Bill Richmond, has corresponded.
What does he keep saying? My half-Asian something? What is he saying? Is he trying to make a joke? He keeps like slurring through that. Can somebody in chat decipher? What the fuck?
All the private correspondence with YouTube. And by the way, my half-Asian lawyer, Bill Richmond, has...
My half-Asian lawyer?
Shots, all the private correspondence with YouTube. And by the way, my half-Asian lawyer, Bill Richmond, has...
My half-Asian lawyer, Bill Richmond. Why did he keep saying it like that? That's really weird. This is like, this would be like if like a Nazi or a Ku Klux Klaner kept being like, oh yeah, and after the rally, I'm going to go down and meet with my, my half-black hairdresser, Jerome. Like, okay. I didn't realize he was saying half-Asian lawyer. I think he said it 3 times, so. There we go. You gotta get up top. Okay. We're on 6.
Corresponded with YouTube and Susan Wojcicki. He's met with her and spoken with her, so I don't really know what it takes to get a clear answer on this. One thing I will say before I move on to any specifics, if you haven't tuned out now, the best way to follow this content, the best way to support it if you're not a member of Mug Club, which is what sustains us, is listen, we do a new video every day except for Sunday, and sometimes on Sunday. Just bookmark the page and check in every day, because subscriptions don't work, and then we get all of you to hit the notification bell. And then the majority of you don't even get notifications.
Reminder that Crowder's show gets his money from like co-funding and from other like big fucking billionaires that pay him and tell him what to say. All of this like begging for sub shit is theater. It's not about how much money he makes from the project. It's about getting results so he can justify the funding that he gets from his billionaire masters. Think about it from that perspective. He doesn't need the extra fucking... His show isn't teetering on the brink of losing funding. That's not what's happening here. The reason why he wants more is for optics, because it makes him look better when he has more. He doesn't need that money.
And now we've seen some...
True, Soros is my funder.
Some stuff happening with search. And this happened because someone asked me about a Change My Mind video, and I said, well, you need to search Steven Crowder, Change My Mind. And right now, if you search it, it's likely to change because we'll be making enough of a stink. So if you're watching this video 2 days later, you might think that I'm lying. But at this very moment in time, if you search Steven Crowder, Change My Mind, none of our content shows up.
Wait. This video was released today. How recently? He's saying right now if I search Steven Crowder Change My Mind, it won't show up. 1 hour. Okay, this video came out 1 hour ago. Steven Crowder Change My Mind. Blaze TV, Blaze TV, Blaze TV, Blaze TV, Steven Crowder, Blaze TV. Is this not hit? Is this not what he wants? Does he not want the Blaze TV? Does he mean that his own Change My Mind videos aren't on the thing? Because he works with Blaze TV. That's one of the companies. When was his last Change My Mind? CNN is fake news. Change My Mind. Is it bad that the Blaze TV version is what comes up? He said YouTube. This is hardly censorship. All right. Nice meme, Crowder.
Now it'll direct you to local CBS affiliates. It'll direct you to Young Turks. I think we're 70 search results down if you type in my name as far as videos.
What? Crowder. Yeah. What? And even here, Blaze TV, Fox News, Blaze TV, Brett Weinstein. Joe Rogan, Blaze TV, Blaze TV. Yeah, try incognito. It's the same results. It's the same results. This is incog. I'm not signed in. Search just change my mind? Why would just change my mind show him? Blaze TV! Blaze TV! Blaze TV! You don't understand what he's saying? Narrator, every single thing that I type in, he immediately comes to the top. In incognito mode. Well, what do you mean? Check suggestions on Discord? What the fuck are you people talking about? You don't understand, want me to explain? Wait, hold the fuck on. If there's some highly esoteric algorithm shit here, whatever it is, it doesn't change the fact that searching for Steven Crowder changed my mind, or change my mind brings up Steven Crowder. This is what they cite as examples of censorship. This is what they get. It shows up for me when I write it. Okay? Yeah, it shows his channel. It shows his videos. He literally just said if you search for what I just searched for, all you would get are like Young Turks videos or MSNBC videos. The fact that Blaze TV comes up and not his channel hurts him. Of what relevance is that? He just said that anti-him channels came up. He works with Blaze TV. He's lying. Narrator, why are you playing defense for him? Everything he said so far is factually incorrect. All right.
That show up, and it does get to be frustrating because we've tried to act in good faith. And one thing I think that conservatives get wrong when it comes to YouTube, so right now we're really talking about the search algorithms, the organic traffic, and them trying to sway the election results for 20.
He's lying for optics. Is that hard to understand? It makes sense to me. Oh, wait. I don't have the screen on. Well, it makes sense to me. I don't know why a lot of people are like, he technically, when Crowder says that when you search his name, all you get is Young Turks articles and we're 70 down in the algorithms. Even though all of that is completely fucking false and completely indefensible lying, what he actually means is that in the SEO search results, technically, if you look at him, even though all the stuff that comes up is of him, it's not technically from his channel. It's from a channel that he works for. Like, okay, dude. Okay, dude. He's not wrong about it hurting his channel. Narrator, it's okay if it's hurting his channel. He's lying about it. And some people are getting his content when they search for him, too. For some people, literally just link straight to their channel. His argument here isn't that, hey, sometimes Blaze TV links come up instead of my links, and that hurts my algorithm. What he's saying is that he's 70 down on the search results. His channel doesn't even show up. And what actually shows up in place of him are fucking MSNBC Young Turk videos, which is provably false. So, anyway, let's...
2020. It's not just about our channel. But if they can do what they've been doing to our channel, the biggest conservative YouTube channel out there, they're going to do it with anyone they deem to be a threat. And there are a few other channels that we've run searches on. And we've seen this happen right now. We've seen organic reach and search traffic direct people away from conservatives and to other channels. We've also run these same searches, diagnostics on leftist channels, and it's not happening.
I would love to see any evidence of this, because every single time I take a look at traffic and site redirection within YouTube, conservative channels outperform leftist channels. Every single time. So I would love to see like an argument in favor of this. He's saying this from the position of the fucking 4.14 million subscriber Steven Crowder, backed by dark money billionaires. The fucking conservative channels are huge compared to the left-leaning channels. The biggest left-leaning channel on YouTube, apart from the Young Turks, and the Young Turks is admittedly very, very big, but in terms of like actual YouTubers rather than like news channels that play on YouTube, the biggest one is fucking ContraPoints. And ContraPoints is what? Yeah. Less than Sargon of Akkad. Sargon of Akkad, the Gamergate grifter, has more than this. How much does the Quartering have? About 100,000 less. ContraPoints, the biggest, like, BreadTube YouTuber, is slightly larger than somebody who grifts and makes, like, 3 videos a day about how the cucked gaming industry is taking away boobies from the good, honest, hardworking American pedophiles who deserve the boobies of the 14-year-old girls.
It's not the same treatment. We've gone through the top conservative channels, top leftist channels.
Though it should be known, of course, that I would be totally fine with all of this not being the case. If all of these channels got deleted tomorrow, I would not have a problem with it.
Very, very different search results. Very different algorithms and how they're treated. Very different trends as far as organic reach. And this all coincides with YouTube making changes as it relates to the verified channels. You know, they came out publicly and said, well, we're going to try and encourage people to redirect them rather to the verified channels out there so that we avoid imposters. Well, we've experienced the exact opposite of that, to the point where we've experienced a decline for the first time in 4 years.
I'll bet he's referring to leftist channels as people like John Oliver or talk show hosts. Well, yeah, of course, that's the game to them, you know? Steven Crowder is literally a fascist, so he's going to call out basically anyone from the mainstream media as being part of the leftist media. When John Oliver and talk show hosts have actual syndicated TV show programs and obviously aren't in the same category as regular YouTubers.
Several days in a row, and again, no answers.
So what the fuck is this video on? Am I leaving? Are you fucking leaving YouTube?
It's one of those things. You tell me if my half Asian Larry Bilderschman meets with Susan Wojcicki, talks with her, and the top brass at Google and YouTube, you know, they pay our way, our flights, and bring us out to a summit and say that we're not violating any policies, and then go out publicly after the Vox apocalypse and say that we're not violating any policies, and then demonetize us anyway, which we knew. But I kind of warned that was the tip of the iceberg, and what you would see was more so the soft.
Friendly reminder that demonetization affects literally every single, like, political channel. We can go right now and check. Here's my YouTube studio. Damn, look at all of these analytics. Look at all that. Guys, look, my sub numbers are going up lately. Nice. 1.3 million views last month. That's pretty good. I'm feeling all right about life. That's all good. Let's go to videos. So here's a hint. When you see the yellow $sign under monetization, that means that I've been hit with the same demonetization that Crowder complains about. Right here, see? Right here. Let's go through my videos and see how many of my videos are getting cuckaroonied. This one's completely ineligible due to a copyright claim. Damn, well that's the first 30. Here's the next 30. Copyright claim. Oh! Here's the very first VOD of me playing Majora's Mask on stream. I got monetization for this one. Nice. And this one too. Damn. So this is when I pitch a horror movie. So that's 2 videos out of 60 where I get monetization. So when he complains about like, oh, they always do this. All the conservative channels are getting demonetized. Bitch, I am too. I am too. Every political channel is getting demonetized, okay? We're all getting hit. Not all of us have fucking billionaire money to fall back on, though.
Censorship behind the scenes, which I think is more pervasive. I think is more dangerous. People know if you're demonetized. People know if you're banned, right? You can make us think about that. What's harder is to get people to see what's happening beneath the surface, which is complete elimination of organic reach, which is the completely disproportionately applied policies to right-wing channels versus leftist channels. And by the way, there's going to be new YouTube harassment policies, which there's an article at CNBC right now that attributes it directly to me, to this channel, to you, really, and the Vox Adpocalypse, that even if content out there does not violate YouTube's policies, they're now going to expand the umbrella to include more broad terms of harassment. So something I want to say that I think conservatives have gotten wrong.
Remember that for the Vox Adpocalypse, that was Steven Crowder with his 4 million sub YouTube channel repeatedly harassing and making fun of the gay and Latin identity statuses of an editor at Vox, to the extent that he was waking up every day to hundreds and hundreds of hate mail messages and death threats and insults against his race and his sexual identity. And this was all being done over a period of weeks and months, relentlessly, from the largest conservative channel on YouTube. So just a reminder then that was unquestionably a breaking of the rules. Do you get a cut from YouTube Premium users' watch time if you're demonetized? Yes. My demonetization doesn't affect the YouTube Premium dollary dues.
I don't want to say wrong, but I think it's a miscalculation strategically. There's a lot of conservatives go out there, and if you look at these lawsuits or people complaining about censorship, they say, well, YouTube should, and they go out and declare what they want YouTube to be. Well, YouTube should be free and open. YouTube should be a public platform. And they have tried to declare that they are a public platform, but then when they want to, they declare that they're a publisher. That being said, it's still...
Nice. Hey, this is a really, really, really common conservative lie. They're really, really fond of this one. If you're interested, you can type on the YouTube box, okay? You can type Vosh, PragerU... I forget what the rest of it is called. Nope. Here you go. PragerU is lying to you about free speech and the First Amendment. In this beautiful video, I take down the publisher versus platform meme with the help of a lawyer in my chat, and reveal that all of this is meaningless grifting. There is no distinction here whatsoever. Damn, look at that handsome mane. Look at me, back when I last trimmed my beard, fucking a month ago. What an excellent video this was. Just a hot tip, in case you're interested.
It's starting from a little bit of a deficit, because you are going out there making the argument for what you want YouTube to be. They don't necessarily have to play by those rules, and I accept that. What we have been trying to do is hold YouTube accountable to their own rules. YouTube goes out and says, we don't manipulate search results. They do. YouTube says, we haven't affected your subscriptions at all. They have. Then we get most of YouTube
so
with a notification
boring.
bell. And the majority of you don't get notifications. That's why I say, please just bookmark the page, check in every day. We don't want YouTube to be in charge of us being in contact with you. Every day on weekdays, it's always at, is it 8 p.m.? 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Eastern. It goes up every single day, and then on Saturday, we just don't often do videos on Sundays. So the legal action that we're going to be taking, we'll go into more depth tomorrow, and we'll reveal more of this information tomorrow as to what's happening.
Legal action. Do you think this is what I want to see? Guys, legal action. I want to see the class action lawsuit. PragerU and Crowder, the fucking tag team from the heavens, coming down to sue Google. That's what I want to see. Absolutely. I want to see those fucking courtroom documents. Yeah, NRB, you're completely right. This is a 13-minute video, and so far all it is a fucking channel advertisement. You know what? Crowder, I'm not giving you what you want. We're done with you, Crowder. It's over. It's my turn now. Now I'm going to do the same thing. My friends, unlike Steven Crowder, when I get demonetized, I can't fall back on billionaires giving me money to disseminate propaganda to the pros, to convince them that racism doesn't exist, that actually white people are the ones who did everything worthwhile in society, feminism is useless, immigration is cancer, Islam is barbaric, and global warming is a hoax. I don't have that backing. So if you want to support that channel, that content, that fucking meme lord, Vosh, the man, the myth, the legend, what you need to do is you need to go type Vosh, find the channel, click the channel, okay? And then you have to sub. I can't do that because this is my own channel that I own myself. However,
and how it affects
the button is right here. You hit subscribe, and then you hit the bell. to give you the notifications. And then because this is Crowder, you quickly unclick the bell and unsubscribe, cucking Crowder out of your subscriber dollary dues. That's what you need to do. And like Crowder, from now on, in his example, I will now be dedicating 3 hours out of every single stream to whining about how I am not making enough money from this and how I am getting cucked by the algorithm and everything is unfair and how I pretend to be the party of personal responsibility but then blame everyone else when rules that affect everyone get put into play. That's what we're doing now. Okay? Hit the bell. Click the sub. Follow me on Twitter. Go to Patreon. Go. I don't even care if you sub to me. Go to someone else on Patreon. Together, we can build me a fatter bank account. Okay? That's what Crowder would want. Look in those fucking eyes. Look in those soulless dead fish eyes. He wants money. All right? He wants it. And so do I. Bring it in. All right. That's enough. Let's go over to